Jake Paul Jake Paul has rigged the Mike Tyson fight. It was bad enough that the rules extremely favored Jake, but now the contract is going to incentivize Mike to lose and give Jake an opportunity to choose himself as a winner. The first stipulation in the contract will punish Tyson for knocking out Jake because he's getting paid on a sliding scale per round. This means that if you were to knock Jake out in the first round, Tyson would be given no money at all. And if you were to knock him out in the second, he would only make a small amount of cash. So for Tyson to make the absolute most amount of money, he needs to survive all 8 rounds, which to a lesser fighter would mean avoid being knocked out, but for him means not knocking Jake out. And here's where it gets even worse. If this goes to a split decision, it massively favors Jake, because the judges have to be approved by Jake. Obviously, they wouldn't want to use language where they say he can choose the judges, but if they need to be approved by Jake, that means he's going to be able to talk to them and make sure they're behaving.
Here we go. So Jake Paul throws his punch. Mike ducks. Jake leaves himself wide open. Mike would have done his signature uppercut there, but he just squared his body up because he didn't want to knock him out.
Yo, lads, this fight is fucking bullshit. This fight is so rigged. Look at this shit, man. You know what I mean? I know Mike Tyson's old, yeah, but I know for a fact he's better than that. He's fucking fighting like he's some beginner. You know what I mean? This is so rigged, unreal. Fighting nothing like the sparring footage. You know what I mean? This is shit.
People who stayed up to watch this bullshit still don't understand. Sport is the biggest distraction going. If you really thought that Mike Tyson was going to win this, then you need your head checking, because he was never going to win this. It was never in his favour to win it. Jake Paul was always going to win this because it was fixed. The whole thing was fixed. And you can check it as much as you want and say no, it wasn't. But the whole thing was rigged. And people need to wake up to this. That it's happening everywhere, not only in boxing, but football, baseball, NBA. It's happening everywhere. I mean, who halfway stops in the match and starts bowing at the opponent to say, yes, I'm thankful for fighting you? The knee strap he was wearing was pretty much just an illusion. It was a joke to make you think that he wasn't doing as well, because he was never going to do well. He was always going to lose. People need to wake up. Sport is the biggest distraction and you all fell for it.
Proof that Mike Tyson was clearly holding back and the fight was rigged. You can clearly see that his performance in training is phenomenal compared to his performance in the ring. Also listen to what this man is saying.
Have y'all seen the rules for this fight, bro? This is clearly rigged. Look at this. So first of all, Mike Tyson's gonna get paid more money to lose than to win. Secondly, he gets penalized for knocking out Jake Paul in the first round while avoiding knocking Jake out. On top of that, it has to go to decision, but the problem is Jake Paul chose the judges.
As you can see, the rules I have highlighted clearly forces Mike Tyson to lose. Feel free to pause the video to have a full read on the rules yourself. Proof that Mike Tyson was clearly holding back and the fight was rigged. You can clearly see that his performance in training is phenomenal compared to his performance in the ring. Also listen to what this man is saying.
Have y'all seen the rules for this fight, bro? This is clearly rigged. Look at this. So first of all, Mike Tyson's gonna get paid more money to lose than to win. Secondly, he gets penalized for knocking out Jake Paul in the first round while avoiding knocking Jake out. On top of that, it has to go to decision, but the problem is Jake Paul chose the judges.
As you can see, the rules I have highlighted clearly forces Mike Tyson to lose. Feel free to pause the video to have a full read on the rules yourself.
I'm sorry, yeah, but talk about bullshit. This fight, you're telling me that the one and only, one of the best boxers of all time, only threw 97 punches, and you're telling me this gimp threw 278? But not only that, you're going to tell me as well that Tyson only landed 18. Percentage of 18%. Do you know what? Yeah, if it was not even fair, if it was a fight that was actually legit, I would give this brother props. But it so wasn't. It so wasn't. Mike Tyson did not even open himself up at all. That was the most obvious paid off rigged piece of shit going. Now, I'm not really too fussed because obviously I'm not American. But when you see a sport that used to be based so much on passion, now based on money, it's actually heartbreaking. If you put a no money fight on this, I'm telling you, Mike Tyson rocks his shit. I can't believe that. But you know what they fucking sit there and say? They go, we broke the records on this, Netflix, all that. Money, man. Money. You know, they're instantly talking to each other after the fight, like, literally right head to head. You know for a fact that's, yeah, you know, that's the money in your account, blah, 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 blah. Thank you so much, blah, blah, blah. It's fucking bullshit, bro. Like, this is quite literally in the last round. And look at that. It's a load of shit, man, honestly.
The worst pay-per-view event in the history of boxing. Let's start off by saying Netflix, that was absolutely garbage. The amount of time this the stream kept crashing was an absolute disgrace. It was a disgrace. I had to watch on a laptop. That's where it was okay. But on the TV, loads of people complaining about the same thing. And number two, listen, nostalgia made us feel like maybe we'll get a Mike Tyson just, you know, do something against Jake Paul. But 58 is 58. The guy's almost 60, fighting a 27-year-old lad. Literally, in a ring where we all knew what was going to happen. Jake was going to run around, give him a couple jabs, and win comfortably. Fair play to Jake. Someone saying he could have knocked out Tyson, but he took it easy, just out of respect. But it don't matter. You shouldn't have been in the ring with him in the first place then. Because what you're doing, you're showing that you're scamming everyone, bruv. You understand? Because Jake Paul was absolutely embarrassing. You understand? Because at the end of the day, the reality is you're fighting a 58-year-old, and nothing he did was impressive. Like I said, it was almost like he was fighting a statue, literally. Mike Tyson, unfortunately, like I said, this is a guy who hasn't fought for 20 plus years, who's been taking drugs, he's high off that mushrooms, off that weed, the body's been battered, and he ain't fought for 20 years. Even towards the end of his career, he was done. But it's just we wanted to relive the moment, and that's just all it is, man. Just grabbing to that moment when Mike was the most feared man in the world, but unfortunately, we weren't going to see that because age is age at the end of the day. But with Jake Paul, I'm never watching this guy fight again unless he fights an actual boxer that's actually not retired. You understand? Like, I mean, this is by far the worst. I'm happy for Mike in the sense everyone's saying he's getting paid 20 M's for this fight. Never really took too much damage for it. I mean, one more L on his record won't change anything. Where people rank Tyson in the history of boxing, they will hold him there in that same position. So this fight does not diminish Mike Tyson whatsoever because we all know he's 60 years old, man. But yeah, man, embarrassing, absolutely shocking. Netflix. But big up to the ladies, Serrano-Taylor fight. That was the main event. That was entertaining. That was two ladies who wanted to knock each other out. There was a robbery that took part in that fight. Like I said, a draw would have been understandable, but for Serrano to lose like that was an absolute disgrace. But Jake Paul, Tyson, dead.
Well, guys, where do I even begin with this Mike Tyson, Jake Paul fight? This was awful. This was a complete joke. This was a stunt. Now, the coverage actually started at 7 p.m. All the undercards were actually fighting. I actually saw the Ramos and Barrios fight. That was a good fight right there. That was actually real boxing. I actually missed the female fight because Netflix, you got a problem. You have a serious problem. Guys, Netflix is supposed to be hosting the Christmas Day game. There's no way in the world, guys, that Netflix is prepared for the Christmas Day game. I mean, folks, my TV kept buffering and buffering and buffering. I missed the whole entire match. I couldn't see it. And I wasn't the only one, guys. Netflix was getting crushed because all of the buffering, it got so bad, guys. I turned off my TV and I pulled up Netflix on my phone. It was better, but it still buffered several times actually during the fight. But folks, this fight was a joke. Mike Tyson, he came out and I believe he actually won the first 2 rounds. Jake Paul probably won the rest of them. Mike Tyson's legs were gone, man. They were gone. And I believe Ryan, I got to give Ryan credit on this one, man. Because Ryan from Sports Wars, he did say that there would be like a no knockout clause. Now, Jake Paul, going into the fight, I believe he's put down every single fighter he's actually been against. Now, he's only fought one boxer before Tyson. Now, Mike Tyson, man, is 58 years old. And I watched this, man, because I grew up watching the real Mike Tyson. That was the greatest spectacle you ever saw in your life. I mean, he wiped out everybody.
Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson was rigged, and I found the leaked script. In the whole lead up to this fight, people always question, was this fight real? Is Mike able to compete? Is he too old? Is Jake going to knock him out? Is Jake going to lose? But it seems like we finally got our answer. As you can see, just hours before the fight, Dylan Daddis managed to predict the whole fight to a T, stating that no one was going to get hurt and it was going to be just simply a friendly spar. Now, does that mean that the Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson fight was rigged? No. Mike Tyson retired from professional boxing 19 years ago when he was washed up in 2005. He hasn't fought professionally in 19 years. Man was coming to the ring with a knee brace on. And during all the fight promos, we never saw him box continuously for more than 10 seconds. There was nothing telling us that he was actually going to be able to fight all the rounds. The fact that he asked for the rounds to go down from 3 minutes to 2 minutes should have told you guys that this man can't actually compete. Shout out to Mike though, because for that first 15 seconds, when he threw those combos, he was slipping and sliding. He had me convinced that we're about to see a fight, but then shortly afterwards, when he could barely take 2 steps forward, I realized, oh yeah, for the rest of this fight, nothing is going to happen. And shout out to Jake Paul for not trying to kill this man, because he clearly could have. Mike was literally standing still to get hit from round 3 onwards.
Hear me out when I say this. There's no aliens in the water. There's no aliens in the ocean. I used to think it was a mistake that they were mislabeling these things that they're seeing. I used to think maybe it was a mistake. Maybe they just don't understand. No, I think now they're just playing in our faces. It's literal demons, okay? All of this is a spiritual thing. Have you guys ever heard of the Marine Kingdom? Yes, the Marine Kingdom. Do your research on the Marine Kingdom. I don't have enough time here to explain to you what the Marine Kingdom is. Just do your own research. Let's also think back to remember when there was a demon-possessed man, and remember the disciples couldn't cast out this demon. This is in the Gospels. The disciples could not cast out this demon, and so they went to Jesus and they said, hey, we cannot cast out this demon, whatever the case may be. Jesus comes to the land and he sees the demon-possessed man. He says, oh, you can't cast out this demon because this demon can only be casted out by prayer and fasting. And so he asked the demon his name. The man said, or the demons, said legion. His name was Legion, for we are many. It was many demons living inside of him. So when Jesus went to cast out this demon these demons from the man, they begged him to be cast into something. They didn't want to be just disembodied spirits running around. They wanted to be cast into something. He casted them into the pigs. The pigs go and jump in the waters. The pigs go and jump in the waters. Obviously, the pigs die, right? So the disembodied spirits roam the waters. Listen to me. If you go outside and you see a creature outside that resembles an animal, let's say it has a cat face, it has bear paws, it has a fox tail, you're going to still label that thing as an animal. You're not going to just switch up the complete...
People who stayed up to watch this bullshit still don't understand. Sport is the biggest distraction going. If you really thought that Mike Tyson was going to win this, then you need your head checking, because he was never going to win this. It was never in his favor to win it. Jake Paul was always going to win this because it was fixed. The whole thing was fixed. And you can check it as much as you want and say no, it wasn't, but the whole thing was rigged. And people need to wake up to this, that it's happening everywhere, not only in boxing, but football, baseball, NBA. It's happening everywhere. I mean, who halfway stops in the match and starts bowing at the opponent to say, yes, I'm thankful for fighting you? The knee strap he was wearing was pretty much just an illusion. It was a joke to make you think that he wasn't doing as well, because he was never going to do well. He was always going to lose.
Able to live the rest of his days saying, I beat Mike Tyson.
You give Tyson a chance, I tell you that, because he's trying to knock Tyson out. But you give Tyson a chance by trying to knock him out. It's crazy.
Mike, first let's start with you. Did you want to continue?
Well, I would like to continue, but I saw that I was getting beat on. I realized I don't think I have it anymore, because I got the ability to stay in shape, but I don't got the fighting guts, I don't think, anymore.
When did you recognize that? At what part of the fight?
I don't know. Early into the fight. I'm just sorry I let everybody down. I just don't have this in my heart anymore.
Did you feel as though you had it coming into the fight?
No, I'm just fighting to take care of my bills, basically. I don't have the stomach for this kind of no more. I'm more conscious of my children and those guys looking at my parents. I don't have that ferocity. I'm not an animal anymore.
Does that mean we won't see you fight again?
Yeah, that's most likely. I'm not going to fight again. I'm not going to disrespect the sport anymore by losing to this caliber of fighters.
Mike, a lot of people wonder what you'll do now with your life. Boxing has been your whole life.
Well, I'm sure I'll find something to do. Boxing doesn't define me. I'm just sorry to disappoint the people in the city. I know I didn't have it in my stomach no more, but I was in dire needs to take care of my life. I'm just being honest. I'm not taking nothing away from Kevin. I don't love this no more. I'm just in here. I don't love this no more. I even love fighting since 1990.
Well, there you have it. Salute, salute, salute. What's up, bro?
Salute, sis.
He just said it, didn't
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't nothing new to me. I want to pay for that shit. I'm just saying, I knew it was bullshit when they even mentioned the goddamn fight. Like
he?
Tyson, look, first of all, when they said he was finna fight, I could have swore like, damn, man, his daddy, don't his daddy fuck with Tyson? How this gonna turn out? And now you see how it turns out.
Netflix was overwhelmed.
Yeah, because they thought it was gonna be a knockout.
I think we all thought that.
No, it was a money thing. Tyson got paid, you know what I mean? For just standing in the ring. But
he had to just stand in the ring. He could knock that man off.
He could. No, he couldn't. That man could knock him out, but Tyson wasn't gonna be able to knock him out though. He was tired after the first round.
I bet he was. That man almost 60 years old.
I'm gonna tell you.
It's
Funny
crazy.
part was, the white boy. He knew he gonna beat the shit out of Tyson. He was just taking it easy on him. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
All them all them punches you threw, bro, and you only landed 18. You out there, Tyson.
He had to keep biting his glove.
I
He had
bet
to keep
I
biting his
was look
glove.
in my head. I was looking at like, bro, just don't grab him and bite his ear off. That's all I ask. You know what I'm
I know, right?
saying? That
Whenever
boy is
dog on
like,
Netflix and stopped buffering, he kept buffering.
man, that shit right there, man, nigga, man. Like, why you ain't gonna pay per view? Cause y'all know people ain't gonna pay to watch that shit.
I
The
believe
people
it.
that did, the people that did pay for it, they had to go through Netflix to watch it. When there's so many people that don't got Netflix, you know what I'm saying? That's too crazy. I guess the motherfucker do anything for $1.
Enough people paid for him to get $60 million
Trying
on
to tell you,
4 and 2, 4 and 20,
come on,
40 and 20. Paul got 40 and he got $20 million. So $60 million came from somewhere.
trying to tell you, it ain't come from my pocket. I'm sorry, but you know, if they would have said Jake Paul and Devontae Davis, then hey, yeah, hey, look, I got money on that. You know what I'm saying? But Tyson,
But
people
before
didn't
this
see the
fight,
last fight. What was the last fight he had? Was with who?
2005, 2005.
No, it was recent. It wasn't recent. It was like a few years ago. Remember, it was with Roy Jones Jr. Yeah, y'all forgot about that. That's how
It's
trashy the
been a
fight
long
was. You know what
time.
I'm saying?
It's been a long time since I seen one of his fights. And he had almost died a couple years back here, ain't it?
Mm-hmm. All right. You just dropped your link. Okay. Salute, salute, salute.
It was crazy.
Yeah, man. Crazy in the
And when he
motherfucker.
walked out, I was like, oh my goodness. Like
It
he
was funny to me.
gotta make it up to the doggone ring.
It was funny to me. I was like, nigga, this is a straight shit show. You know what I'm saying?
Shit show. That's exactly what that was.
And this is the crazy part. Ain't nobody knew a motherfucking boxing event happening on no Friday. Get the fuck out of here.
Right.
Y'all too good to celebrate boxing on a Saturday? My bad, because the Cowboys trash ass got to play Sunday. I'm just saying.
That's crazy.
Since
That
Mike
is
Tyson
crazy.
lost, Cowboys finna get blew out now.
They gonna what now?
They finna get blew out.
Yeah. Cause they ain't been doing much.
They ain't gonna do shit. Fuck them. But back to Tyson trash ass. You know what I'm saying? That type of shit, I main one want to start some shit with that nigga just because I know I can beat him up.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Tyson still got it. No, he don't. The man just said it out of his mouth, and we seen it with our own eyes. He ain't the Tyson that he used to be. If he get a good one on, yeah, you know what I'm saying. You don't know what the fuck you doing. But other than that, come on, bro. All that shadow boxing you did, looking all pretty and shit. Then you turn around, and slap the man just to lose. Come on, homie, stop the cat.
Right. That was crazy. That was
Yeah,
crazy. It's something about I'm trying to find it now. Texas was they fined him or something.
man, they didn't find that nigga. If that was the case, you know what I'm saying? We would have heard about that shit.
Oh, I
Reason,
did. Let me find it.
and that's the reason why they fought in Texas is because of the money. You got to understand, they got every dollar that came to them. If they was in Vegas, Vegas was gonna tax that ass. You know what I'm saying? He wouldn't left with no 20. They probably gave that nigga about 10. You know what I'm saying? He wouldn't left with no 20.
Hey, he probably still didn't leave with no 20.
He left with 20. Trust me, he left with 20. That's one thing about this motherfucker down here. They gonna pay you. They gonna pay you. They think about all the people that were there to sit there and watch this man embarrass himself and everybody that watching. That's the most. I'm put like this. That's the most exciting they gonna have in that stadium all year. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
I'm dead ass. Real talk.
I'm trying to find them. I had grabbed it earlier, but it's something about they charged them. They can't get back in the ring for like so many days. Each one of them.
What happened was, see, they wanted that white boy to beat Tyson ass up. Okay, that's what they really wanted. But the
Mm-hmm.
respect he had for Tyson, he didn't do it. So that's why he did what he did. And they got disappointed because you got all these people talking about that's a trash ass fight. That shit was rigged. You know what I'm saying? Whoop the whoop, this and that. So now they got to come back and be like, hey, we got to do something about it. They ain't got to do shit about it, but let shit go. They got
Right.
in the ring. They put on a little show and they got paid for it. Because if y'all gonna do something like that, well, I'm gonna get back on these boys now. So y'all gonna find somebody, find Jerry Jones bitch ass. You know what I'm talking about? Like shit. Y'all wanna
Mm-hmm.
find some motherfucking body. Find that cocksucker. Every time a motherfucker bet on your motherfucking team, you lose, bitch. I lose, hoe ass nigga. You know what I mean? And everybody that bet against y'all. I'm just saying, I'm so serious. You got people that put money on these Cowboys yearly and they lose all the time.
All the
You know how much
time.
money? And you know how much money these people be losing by betting on these bitch ass Cowboys? And but y'all want to fuck with these folks. These boxers, okay? They don't box every week. They box maybe twice a motherfucking year. Maybe. We got to find these people because the crowd wasn't satisfied. What y'all expect, bro? What y'all expect? Y'all had a
Well, of
better
course, the
chance.
crowd wasn't satisfied.
They could have put Floyd Mayweather against that fool and made way more money than it was with Tyson.
I think it was the other fights. They know because they had other fights before that. Those had more action going on and excitement going on than that fight. Them girls.
That was the only one that was exciting. Old girl busting old girl up. That was about it. Like, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
The other fights was boo boo. Like, how the women fight harder than y'all men? And they not even getting paid like y'all. So make it make sense.
There was a whole shit show. You know why?
Man, that was a whole shit show. And I told you, my neighborhood is literally 5 minutes away from the Cowboy Stadium. So, like, come on. Y'all motherfuckers up here watching this shit thinking, say, oh, you go against Tyson, you don't fuck with me no more. Then I guess I won't fuck with you then, because
Mm-hmm.
I know this nigga could lose. What they did was they fooled us. That's what they did, okay? They played in our face to show us that they could continue to push shit out and make us feel some type of way and take our money all at the same time.
Did that. Did just that. A lot of people
But
anyway. And
yeah,
then
I
the
feel like
people who
they
pay for Netflix, people who pay for Netflix got shitted on. You know what I'm saying?
trying to tell
That
you,
it buffered almost the whole fight. That's why I really didn't watch any of the
it
other
did
fights.
buffalo the whole fight. It did buffalo the whole fight. Literally. You can watch that shit on YouTube and it's still gonna be showing you buffering. That's some crazy shit right there. You can watch the fight on YouTube and it's still gonna buffer.
Yeah, it was
Come on,
crazy.
bro.
It was
Yeah, they
crazy.
be like, I ain't fucking with Tyson. Like dead ass. Like y'all could have did something better than that, bro. Like for real. Y'all had people excited about this fight. Excited. I'm talking about it wasn't motherfucker. I didn't walk past and they wasn't talking about the goddamn fight. You hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Come on, man. People that die hard Tyson fans, they mad at this nigga. They like, bro, the fight is not what they talking about. They talking about what you said after the fucking fight. Like, bro, are you serious?
Denny though.
Like, so in other words, you already knew what time it was. You knew what
Yep.
finna happen before the fight started. So that's why this shit took place. So y'all played in our motherfucking face, took our
Played in
money
our face.
and played in our face.
Played right in our face.
So
Sure
basically,
did.
you 20 million. I'm listening.
Played right in our face.
That shit crazy. I hope you didn't order Netflix just so you can watch the fight.
Mama brought hers over here, so we watched off of Netflix. No, I don't own Netflix.
No, Netflix
It was
trash.
just for a day. No, so I know the ones who subscribed to was very pissed.
What you mean? Because you know how much they charge the motherfucker just to watch that hoe? Fuck you mean? Motherfucker think that shit was free. That shit wasn't free.
I was scrolling through the different news channels, and they was talking about the Cowboys was clowning them that fight.
I'm finna call them too. So I get an opportunity. You know what I'm talking about? Fuck you mean? Yeah, Jerry Jones, I burnt all my merchandise of the Cowboys, nigga. Fuck you and Cowboys, nigga. And everybody on the team. You hear me? Everybody. Everybody, literally. The whole team. Except one person, you know what I mean? Yeah.
Mhm.
They trash. They boo boo. Y'all mama should have swatted y'all niggas. You hear me? That your mama should have stayed here and killed you, motherfucker. I'm just saying, speaking fact, bro. Zeke, you a hoe. You trash to the bitch too, bitch ass nigga. CD, if I were run across you, I'm gonna spit in your face, fuck boy. You know what I'm saying? You out of there. Like man,
Okay,
come on, Jerry Jones, boy, say I wait for the day a motherfucker lay your ass to rest. I ain't bullshit.
okay, I found it. 400 say, LOL. You brought up the Cowboys.
Yeah,
About them
yeah,
Cowboys.
cause
But what I was,
he know I used to be a Cowboy fan, diehard Cowboy fan, but nigga, I ain't no fool when it comes to me using my money. You feel me?
come on up here,
So that
400.
he know I been dragging the fuck out them hoes. You know what I'm saying? For real. He
I
like, yeah,
found
I'm
it.
going.
It said Tyson and Jack Paul will now be suspended for some time following the fight on Friday night, according to the reports on the Mirror. However, the suspension is not because of something illegal or any violations of policy. Instead, it's part of a rule mandated by Texas Department of License and Regulations that both men will be suspended no matter who wins.
Hold on. So they knew this before they started fighting.
Huh?
So they knew this was they were gonna get suspended before they even got into the ring.
Mm. Since Tyson and Paul clashed was professional about but rather than an exposition was not professional rather than an exposition match. An
Wow.
exposition match. Both fighters are required to adhere to a mandatory requirement set by the Texas Department of License and Regulations, who sanctioned the fight. According to the regulations, both Tyson's and Paul must undergo a mandatory 3-day rest for every round they fought. Since there about were a full 8 rounds, the two must rest for 24 days. Mandatory rest. All contestants shall receive a mandatory rest period of calculated as 3 days of rest for each round fought. No less than 7 days mandatory rest. The regulation stated. The regulation
Of course,
stated.
they ain't tripping. They 20 and
That's
40
what I
million
was
dollars.
talking about.
Like they don't give a fuck. Cause y'all look, bro, look. They don't give a fuck. Look, they got their money. They don't give a fuck. Tyson already said he ain't gonna pay them most, so that shit don't even matter to him. The white boy don't give a fuck because he already rich. So what was y'all saying that for? Because y'all mad because they didn't do what y'all want them to do?
And
Get the
that
fuck out
and
of here,
that's
bro.
what they know that it was a shit show. And
Come on, bro.
they don't charge all these peoples for a fight and it was a knowingly shit show. So that's why. But it ain't stop they 60 band.
No, it didn't stop it. Yeah, definitely didn't stop it. For real. Yeah, I would put on the shit show too. Yeah, I would have probably did the same shit. I wouldn't have did Tyson. I would have did the same shit the white boy did. I would have let him make it. You know what I mean? I mean, he's old, okay? The man damn near 130, okay? I'm just saying. I'm still a fucking young buck. Like, of course I can beat this motherfucker up. But just because his name is Mike Tyson, everybody want to see do he still got the moves, he still got the capability of doing what he used to do. But at the same time, people don't know what's going on the back end. You hear me? Yeah, if we knew that these folks said that shit, we would knew already. Okay, yeah, it ain't gonna go down like we think it is. Y'all just threaten these niggas. Like, if y'all don't put on the show, y'all gonna be suspended. What? You know what? End of the day, we already signed the papers. As long as we get in this motherfucker and do all 8 rounds, y'all still gotta give us that money,
Yep.
regardless.
Yep. But I mean, for real, they ain't mad about them what couple days, them 7 days. They finna go chill and spend some money.
And they spending money like a motherfucker. Tyson
What?
getting high in the motherfucker. Tyson high as the motherfucker right now,
He said he want to
laughing
be
at
able to take care of his
everybody.
family. He finna leave his
What?
family son behind.
Come on. Come on, bro.
That's how you secure the bag.
That's how you do it. That's how you do it. That's how you do it.
Hold on 1 second. Okay, hold up.
Boy, that boy stay high, bro. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I wish I was right along with his motherfucking ass. You hear me? Real nigga shit. For real, bro. I mean, you want to, goddamn EG, you can jump up here with a nigga. You know what I mean? I don't want to be the only one talking. You hear me? Real nigga shit. Yeah, that shit right there was crazy, motherfucker. Man. Motherfucker paid to go to the motherfucking fight to watch that shit. Boy, y'all tripping like a bitch.
Show was. All right, then. Tripping like on the what? I mean, when
I'm
it finally
saying,
stopped, I thought I had really missed it because he had been buffering so long. Um, then all of a sudden it stopped. We started playing with that. Dog, that was in the middle of the fight.
that ain't the funny part about the whole thing was, you know what I'm saying? All right, bro. Funny thing about that was, when people be boxing, you got the crowd and how the crowd be excited and shit. They wasn't even nothing. They wasn't doing none of that shit. People that paid to see the fight, they was mad because it didn't go down like they wanted to. I mean,
Right.
hey, that's your dumb ass paying that money to go see these motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
Hey,
basically
bro.
they putting it in our face how it really works. It's a lot of rigging go on in sports.
It always is. It always is. I seen this shit today
We spend
in college
spend up all
football.
our money for this entertainment because that's what it is, entertainment.
That's it. That's why we
But
kept
that
about
entertainment
time.
last night was overrated.
Yeah, it's way overrated. Cause they supposed to fought like 6 months ago. I ain't never know a motherfucker have to
And
pre-order a fight 6 months prior to the fucking fight. Damn near forgot about they finna fight. That's how long it took. Shit. I know what I'm about to say. You gonna get mad as hell. You hear me?
400 said they stay high. What? What's up?
All right. I was telling him, I said, Mike Tyson's probably somewhere high in the motherfucker. I wish I was with him. You know what I'm saying?
If he ain't, he probably is not though. He got the money to do it.
Hey,
You
Sister
know,
Drill.
they
Salute,
hyped
Sister
that fight
Drill.
up for money. Sure
Man,
did.
they did. They did. They did. I ain't bullshit. They
Then
did
it
that
was
shit.
want.
But you know what was crazy? At least I can say I spent 24 hours where I haven't heard nobody talk about my president. You know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm.
I
Good
took a
little
lot of people off my
distraction.
collection.
Good little distraction
Yeah,
for a day.
yeah,
So what all
it
happened
really
behind the
was.
scenes?
Because people don't know exactly what happened that day while Trump was going to court type shit. You know what I mean? Because they were so worried about the fight. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh, he going to jail. No, he ain't.
I bet you all kind of stuff happened.
A lot of shit happened. You know what I'm saying? I got
You
Trump
think
fucked up, bro.
you think you're going to jail?
Hell nah, that nigga ain't going to jail. And I call him a nigga because he do nigga shit, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, mother. He white. What the fuck they got to do with it? You got some white niggas, you got Mexican niggas, you got look, if anybody that can speak their mind about some motherfucking corrupt system or how the country is being ran, my nigga, I want to hear that, okay?
Mm-hmm. It's a businessman.
Come on, man. Like y'all motherfucking tripping. Trump racist, man. Shut the fuck up with that pussy ass
Mm-hmm.
shit about he racist. Obama racist, hoe ass nigga. Y'all ain't gonna what I gonna say? He ain't. I
Colorblind.
can put up I can put up many clips of this bitch ass nigga being racist towards black people in their face.
Mm-hmm.
How many pictures
Mm-hmm.
you know when Obama hugged up with other niggas besides his man of a woman? Better stop playing with me.
Is what? Is what, Kane?
His one man. His one man with no kids. Fuck y'all claiming he
We
talking
got
about these out here.
two. We got two.
Man,
What you talking about?
them kids ain't his motherfucking kids.
Say it ain't so. I'm
Man,
playing with you.
ain't his kids, man. That's what I'm saying. That's where the distraction came from. Okay, a light skinned nigga, half breed nigga with a fully black man. Excuse me. With a fully black man. This is not a woman, this is a man. Two light skinned girls. They don't look like neither one of these motherfuckers.
They look like the surrogate.
Bro, look, yeah, 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 man. Come on, bro.
They look like the surrogate.
But everybody, Trump this, Trump that, Trump this, Trump that. And every time I ask everybody the same question, okay, when he passed that bill for you to get that stimulus check, did you accept it? I did. Then shut the fuck up.
But you know they want to say he didn't give it to us. He didn't want to give it to us. Congress made the decision, so he was against it. That's what they say. That's what the word on the street is.
Congress is the one that passed, that signs off on the motherfucker. So how the hell Congress? Come on, bro. Look, they trying to do everything the blemish this man's name because he always want black people to always be against each other. Okay, that's what they want. And he
Mm-hmm.
letting black people know y'all only in that situation is because if y'all don't help yourself, they're not going to help y'all.
Yeah. Yeah.
How
Gotta
many
help
times have you
ourselves.
been said that shit?
It was said that if he gonna run this country like a business, so we get business we get
Owner.
business orientated and put business in our
Come on.
mind, get business sense. We're gonna be okay. That's what's gonna have to happen.
And that's why he say reason why black people can't get a job because they get these immigrants that's not even from this country these goddamn jobs. So when the black man do go look for a job, they look at him like, "Nah, we don't want you because you know we don't want to pay you what you worth. We gonna pay you what the essays will take anything. Okay, that's facts.
And that's
They're
why we
worth
gotta
for
work for ourselves, run our own business.
Mexico
Damn,
work
that's
for
you.
$4.50, nigga, and they work hard, the motherfucker. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
You can't pay no nigga $4.50. He gonna rob you.
Salute, salute.
Salute, y'all. What's up?
What was that drill?
Yeah, what's
Yeah.
up,
Okay.
kid? What's up, brother?
What's up, sis? What's up with it, man?
No, I'm just listening to y'all. I'm like, man, this is getting juicy. Let me get up on here.
Yeah, we talking about
Y'all
Tyson
speaking
and
my
shit.
yeah, y'all speaking my language. You talk about Tyson, talk about that fight. You know, I knew that fight wasn't gonna be nothing. That man, 57 years old, fighting somebody that's 27 years old. You know what I mean? He was his prime 20 some years ago. I mean, that man ain't gonna do nothing. It's all for show. It's all for money. You know what I'm saying? Like it's all for a bag. And they know
Man,
people
we
gonna buy into it. But my thing is this, you know, even if it is a distraction, why not have a distraction? There's so much going on right now that maybe that was a good distraction. Like I'm looking at it as a positive thing. Like that was a good distraction because kept our minds off of something, all the other corrupt stuff that's going on, all the other craziness that's going on. So to me, it was a good distraction because I knew what it was going to be. I already knew what it was going to be like.
I feel like it wasn't a good distraction because if people would have paid attention, they would have realized that they should have see that this man like going to jail.
Oh no,
You know what I'm saying? He's not going to jail. Like he's not going to jail. He's not finna see a day in jail. And what he's about to do is he's about to do some shit that people are gonna hate. Because what he finna do is something that America has never done. That's only have one president forever until he die. You know what I'm saying? Then they'll pick
Yeah.
another president.
Oh yeah, yeah. He done. What Trump about to do? He about to dismantle the corporations. He about to tear it down.
Gonna tear that shit down.
And that's who better to do it than the businessman. That's why they didn't want him in the first place. They don't want somebody that knows business to run the corporation, which is the business of the United States of America. So therefore, they don't want him there because they know what his plans are. His plan is to dismantle the corporation and get it back to the republic so we can get back to where we need to be. I mean, that's why they didn't want him. That's why they tried everything in their power to keep that man from getting where he was. I mean, he was there 4 years ago, but they stopped that because if he just kept his 4 year, his 8 year run, it'd have been done. It'd have been over.
It'd been over with. You know what I'm saying? But
It would have been
he
over
knew
with.
what he was doing. Trump knew what he was doing.
Yeah.
He said, you know what? This first 4 years, I'm gonna fuck them up to where they gonna make sure that I don't win the second round, but I can come back and run for president again. And when I do, I'm gonna fuck up everything. And that's what he did.
And that's where they fucked up because it gave him time to build his cabinet. It gave him time to build his army. Look who he's got. Look who he's got backing him. He's got Elon Musk, which is the master of technology. He's got the House. He's got the Senate. Like they can't touch that man now. Like what are you gonna do? You can't do nothing. You can't do nothing. Like y'all messed up. Y'all messed up. Yeah, they did. Yeah, they did. They gotta remember that he plays 5D chess now. That man plays 5D chess. Now y'all gotta realize who you fucking with. You fucking with Trump. Trump ain't he ain't fucking with Trump now. He Trump for a reason.
I keep trying to tell folks, man, especially black folks, like y'all looking at his skin color. Y'all not looking at the actions and what he's doing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You have to understand. Y'all keep saying this man racist, but y'all ain't never said nothing. Y'all ain't never called no other president racist, and they was racist.
As hell. Look at George Bush. Look at George Bush.
They had to find something to call him besides some other grab folks. They had to find something to call him.
Fuck them.
I mean, they that's the thing. When Trump in office, everybody want to talk about, that racist, that white person gonna say this. That white person gonna say something to you regardless. It has nothing to do with Trump being in office. Stop being ignorant. Like they're looking at the wrong shit. Y'all looking at the wrong shit. If y'all want to continue to be slaves to a corporation, slaves to the government, then continue to do what you're doing. But if you don't, let this man do his job, disassemble this bullshit, so we can get back to what we need to get back to. Because otherwise, we all fuck. Don't matter what color you are. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
I mean, they say they don't want to live in a communist country. They don't want to live by dictatorship. Well, for a corporation, we can be sold to any communist country, and then they can dictate exactly what we do and we don't do, and there's nothing we can do about it. As long as we're a corporation, and that's what he's trying to stop. So people need to stop getting in their feelings about the fact that Trump won the election and let the man do what he need to do. Let him go. Put him on go. Let's go.
I was asking them today about because they voted for Harris, right? I said, so y'all rather vote for a woman that's gonna lock a black man up and take him away from his family, than vote for a person that's trying to put a black man back in the household. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Absolutely.
They couldn't understand what I was saying. Like y'all don't get it. If a black man working with a job where he not he gonna be at home with his family, he can maybe take care of his kids. And, you know what I'm saying? Because he ain't got to do too much stressing about how to trying to provide for his family. You know what I'm saying?
Right. I mean, look at all the pardons he did. Granted they're celebrities, but he pardoned Lil Wayne. He pardoned Kodak. You know what I'm saying? Like the man ain't racist. He's not racist. He's an arrogant dumbass, but he's not racist. Let the man do what he got to do. Like it's not about his personality. It's about how he does what he does. And if nothing else, Trump is a hell of a businessman. Whether he's filed bankruptcy or he's been bankrupt, haven't we all fell short when it comes to our pockets? But at the end of the day, the man, if I were to start a business, say, here's $10, can you start me a business with $10? I guarantee you that man could do it with my $10. If it was the last $10 I had to my name, and I would have nothing else ever, I would hand that man my $10 and say, help me with this $10. And I guarantee he could do it because that's what he
And I know
does.
he is. I know he is. Trust me, I know he is. My key
They're
folks
trying to,
today.
they want to act like they want to bring up the 14th Amendment because of the insurrection, January the 6th. But see, when they try to pull that card, his Trump card gonna be, oh, they gonna show them how they dismantled the 2020 election when they first caught him, quote unquote, allegedly stealing the election. 2020 election, that is.
That's crazy because damn near every election somebody's supposed to sow something. Don't care who it was, you know what I'm saying? And this whole time they talking about Trump and Obama, but they forgot about the realest president nigga we ever had. You hear me? Bill Clinton.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, black folk was living well when he was president. That's facts. Very well. It wasn't no police killings. It wasn't none of that shit that's going on now, man.
No, and all they could do to say about that man was, oh, he was getting his dick sucked underneath the Oval Office. So what? If that helped him do his job, let him get his thing. What? So
I'd rather him get a thing sucked by a woman than a man. I'm just saying.
Or a child.
Oh, that part. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, not to say that he's not exempt from Epstein Island and all that stuff, but you know, at the end of the day, that's remains to be seen. But still, like, you know, he's doing his job. And yeah, when Clinton was in office, it was on go. It was on go. The 9/11 would have never happened if he was still there.
But it happened when Bush got
the second Bush got in there.
Yeah, found out he sold. How you on your daddy sell them enemies? And y'all, look, come on, bro. How y'all sell them weapons to attack America? My nigga, stop playing, bro.
How did they train Osama bin Laden in our CIA? He was trained in our CIA. We trained him. There's proof of that. We trained him in our CIA. So we do it to ourselves. But also that's all a farce anyway. Like that's all BS too. So you know, we don't really know what's up, what's down, what's what they tell us. But based on what they tell us, I think, you know, they stupid. They real stupid.
I listen to what they say, but that don't mean I believe what they say.
Exactly.
You know?
Exactly.
Like you say,
exactly.
What they say, they always gonna have proof in everything they say. I always gonna do my research to make sure if it is what they saying. But when you go do your research, it'll never be what you heard. It's always be the opposite.
Never. Yep. There might be a little hint of that truth in there, but it's always something. It's always something else.
I'm tell you. And since people want to get mad at yourself because there's a bunch of black men vote for Trump, so let's get that understood.
Yeah, they were saying that I was TikTok or something. There's a bunch of black people trying to change their votes, and they're wondering on the news, like, why are all these people? Cause I heard on the radio, the news radio, on Sirius FM radio, they're like, why are all these blue states trying to change, or all these red states trying to change their votes? And they're assuming that it's the black people, or the blue states assuming that it's black people that want to change their votes from voting for Trump back to Kamala. And I'm like, no. I'm like, it's the black people that voted for Kamala that want to go for Trump now. That's what that is. It's the opposite. That's not it. They realize now that, yeah, man, we messed up again. Yeah, you did. Because you're looking at somebody's skin color like you did with Obama, you big dummy.
Not just that, but then they realize, hold on, so black people have always been Republicans? Yes, we have. So why y'all want to claim something that always looked at you as a slave?
Exactly. And that's what it is. If it all started as a republic, which if we're part of a republic, that makes us Republicans. There was no such thing as a Democratic Party. There's no such thing as an independent party. We're all Republicans. And then they decided to do the Democratic Party to take the blacks from being Republicans, make them Democrats. They used the Ku Klux Klan to muscle them into doing that, which the Ku Klux Klan didn't start out to be a racial group at first. It started out as a muscle to muscle people into being Democrats, to build the Democratic Party. and then it just went from there. But yeah, we were all Republicans at one point, and the biggest Republican Party was in Texas.
Always have been.
Yep.
Always have
And
been.
95% of them were black people.
That shit crazy.
Yep. The majority of them people were black, and it's crazy because you look at. I mean, before I had my knowledge, I ain't up front. You know, before I knew what I was talking about, I was like, man, a black Republican, what? You Uncle Tom, motherfucker, you know. But then I started doing my research and getting my knowledge. You know, what I'm saying, and I was like, hold up, I gotta retract all that. I gotta retract all that because I sound real stupid right now. You know what I mean? Like, no, I'm good.
But I can't tell you though. I don't know one black Republican that's broke. Not one.
Not one.
Not one.
Every
Not
last one of
one.
them
You
got
know
money.
what? That's something to think about. That's something to think about.
People think, okay, I got family members that's Republicans, and them motherfuckers got bread, like money. But they don't fuck with niggas.
You're right.
And that's
You wonder
fact.
why?
They don't fuck with. They mess with black people. They just don't fuck with niggas. Okay.
Right.
It's a difference.
Right.
It's a
It's a
difference.
difference. And shit, when I found out, like, God damn, I should jump in the Republican Party, but man, I'm my own president, so shit, I can't vote for nobody. But I fuck with Trump. I really do.
Mm-hmm.
Cause I like what he doing, exposing the government and letting black people see, man, look, y'all not gonna get no rights because y'all not coming together, okay?
Mm-hmm.
They get Mexicans rights. Why? Because Mexicans gonna come together. They gonna cross that water, come over here. They gonna live together. They gonna take care of their business. They gonna
They're
do
gonna
what they
hustle
what they
together.
supposed to do. Black people, you can't put them in the house. Everybody gonna be dead, the motherfucker. You hear me? There's gonna be a fight every goddamn day. You know what I'm saying?
Jealous of one another. Jealous of one another.
Real. Cause I got a little thing going on in my community in Stop Six, man, and you know, like I tell you, I don't knock nobody to hustle, but at the same time, when you in my way, I'm gonna speak on that shit. Y'all niggas in my way. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Cause I'm trying to, bring my community back together. Cause Fort Worth is fucked out. We got money in the city, but it got a bunch of homeless people out here too.
Mm.
Like dead ass. Like where I'm at, man, these people used to sleep at this park and shit. You know what I'm saying? The apartment next to it used to have vacant bando. People used to live in that motherfucker. Like I go to the south side and people sleeping on side of the street and shit. You know what I mean? Like, come on. City don't give a fuck about that.
Right. Exactly right.
Yeah, I'm excited to see what happens, man. That he's gonna get it right. He's gonna get it right. I mean, it's gonna be a struggle. It ain't gonna be easy because in order to dismantle stuff, we gotta sacrifice too. And a lot of times people, getting their feelings like, oh, this is more expensive and this, that, and the third. But you gotta sacrifice in order for the greater good. You can't always have things handed to you and sit on the lap of luxury all the time. Sometimes you gotta go through that struggle, And don't nobody know a struggle more than black folks. Black folks know the struggle. They know the struggle. They just sit down and shut the hell up and stop worrying about what the color of the man and rather than what he's trying to do, they'd be all right. But it's hard to try to convince people of that. It's the energy you use trying to convince them and school them on what really the deal is, and they still stuck on, oh, no. You think you know so much, but you don't know nothing. You know what I mean? You don't know nothing.
Black people ain't got patience, man. That's what's wrong. That's what's wrong with a lot of black people. They don't got patience. You know what I'm saying?
No, and they feel like they're entitled to something. I mean, which in some cases we are, but at the same time, those days have passed. Those days are long over with now. It's that ship has sailed.
For real.
It's time to deal with what we got going on right now. Who cares what happened 100 years ago? You know what I'm saying? We dealing with it right now. Folks don't want to realize that. You get tired of trying to tell people this stuff. And I mean, it's even like I was watching some of the interviews they had with Kamala, And that woman couldn't answer a question to save her life. And I'm like, why would you want somebody like that in office that can't even answer a simple question? It's a simple question. Answer the question. And then want to get mad when you can't answer, when you get called out not being able to answer the question. Like, what? What?
She was just a placeholder. She was just a placeholder. They put a color
I mean,
on
on top of that, women generally do things off of emotion anyway. You know what I'm saying? So to have a woman in office and run a whole country is kind of dangerous in itself because women react off of emotion. Men don't usually react off of emotion. They don't. And that's scientifically proven. So it's kind of dangerous to have a woman in office because women go off their emotions. They go off of, oh yeah, you just made me mad. Now woman scorn type thing. Listen, we can't have somebody run the country like that. We can't do that. If we're gonna have a leader, we don't need somebody like that doing that. Coming from a woman's perspective, I know women run off emotions. So the second I get mad and get my feelings, oh yeah, it's on go. Because I'm going off of my emotions. I'm not really sitting back and thinking about the logical part of it. I'm going off emotion. But that's what women do.
That's what we do. Facts. Facts.
That's why they have the balance of man and woman because as much as a man balances a woman balances a man. You know, when a woman's acting crazy, they got that man being like, listen, calm down now. Think about this rationally. They're the voice of reason. Why women are out there acting crazy, want to pull somebody weave out their head and this, that, and the third. The man like, listen, chill out. Chill. Simmer down. You know, think about this rationally. Women just they're too quick to fly off the handle like that. You know what I mean? And to have somebody in office to run a whole country and dictate how we're supposed to live and create laws and allies and all the other stuff, then nah, man. No. No. Nope.
Exactly.
That's just, I mean, again, that's just my opinion, but I mean, based on my opinion and how I feel, that's how I feel. Ain't no shade towards females or nothing like that, but I know how females move, and they be doing the most sometimes. Most of the time.
They're emotional creatures.
Right.
Yeah, yeah, I was about to say, y'all are some emotional creatures.
Mm-hmm. So yeah. See, I came my background because we jumped the subject. Tyson went out the window. Pew! Right, he's sitting back turning up. He's sitting back turning up right now.
Man, say.
But he said what he said. He said what he did. Let me say it one more time. One more time.
Mike, first let's start with you. Did you want to continue?
Well, I would like to continue, but I saw that I was getting beat on. I realized I don't think I have it anymore because I got the ability to stay in shape, but I don't got the fighting guts, I don't think, anymore.
When did you recognize that? At what part of the fight?
I don't know. Early into the fight. I'm just sorry I let everybody down. I mean, I just don't have this in my heart anymore.
Did you feel as though you had it coming into the fight?
No, I'm just fighting to take care of my bills, basically. I don't have the stomach for this kind of no more. I'm more conscious of my children and those guys looking at my parents. I don't have that ferocity. I'm not an animal anymore.
Does that mean we won't see you fight again?
Yeah, that's most likely. I'm not going to fight again. I'm not going to disrespect the sport anymore by losing to this caliber of fighters.
Mike, a lot of people wonder what you'll do now with your life. Boxing has been your whole life.
Well, I'm sure I'll find something to do. Boxing doesn't define me. I'm just sorry to disappoint the people in the city. I know I didn't have it in my stomach no more, but I was in dire needs to take care of my life. I'm just being honest. I'm not taking nothing away from Kevin. I don't love this no more. I'm just in here. I don't love this no more. I even love fighting since 1990.
Straight from the horse's mouth.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. He knew what
Yeah,
time it was.
that was a good purse for him. He got a bag for that. You know what I'm saying? So now he's set again. Now that man said again. He knew what he was doing. I mean, think about it. Like there ain't no way that man Jake Paul ain't gonna knock that man down and hurt that old man. What is he gonna look like? He beating up an old man. He would catch so much flack for that. And you know what I'm saying? Mike Tyson really he don't have it in him to beat Jake Paul like that. He's a 27-year-old kid. Come on now.
He wouldn't have, you know what I'm saying, got a backlash off the situation. He looked at it like he respected this man to the point where he knew what time it was. He knew, okay, you know what? We gonna go in here and put on the show. We're not supposed to do what they want us to do because I respect you. At the end of the day, I know I can knock you out, but that's gonna hurt me. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. And and Mike Tyson was like his father's idol. He grew up loving Mike Tyson. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that'd be like somebody trying to fight Holyfield right now or fight. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. You ain't gonna do that.
They
And give him a
open up a door
I
for
beat Mike
Paul.
Tyson. You might have beat Mike Tyson, but you damn sure didn't knock him out. You know, you probably could have knocked him out, but you didn't. You wasn't swinging with your. I mean, I've seen Jake Paul fight before. He was not fighting like Jake Paul fights. He was not doing that.
That's what I'm saying. He was. That was an exhibition all day.
Yes, it was. And besides that, they gotta do something with that Cowboy Stadium because the Cowboys ain't making no money for it.
Let's talk about them trash motherfuckers too. You know what I'm talking about? I'm glad you said so. You know what I mean? Yeah. That's the only segment they're gonna get the rest of the year. Yeah.
That's the fullest I've seen that stadium all season, to be honest with you.
Hey, that's the only time anybody gonna be excited to get the Cowboy Stadium.
Man. Because the Cowboys sure ain't doing nothing with that stadium. Baby.
They have concerts and shit there. You know, WrestleMania. And, you know, Jerry will make his money regardless. You know what I'm saying? But to make your money more, man, you have to see the fans. People that support you with that team, bro. That was trash. That bitch. Secret hope. CD got their pussy. You know what I'm saying?
You realize when I realized it was something going on with that fight when I kept watching him bite his glove because he was trying not to flip shit. He's got a biting sensation, and every time he got hit, he was hitting his glove. Like he kept biting his glove, and that was the way he controlled himself.
So I'm telling somebody earlier, like this was really on but you know he if he would have got that 20 million, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he got that right.
Mm-hmm.
I go 8 grand for Tyson for 20 million.
Then you got the people asking stupid questions. What you gonna do with the rest of your life, man? What you gonna do with your life?
About this man 155, man. Fuck you, what else you supposed to do with his life? You know what I'm saying? Then on top of it, y'all know the man's a identified weed smoker. So who the fuck really talks to them on girl detail? Do what he used to do. That ain't gonna happen.
Oh yeah, I guarantee he didn't have to go through all the regulations they do in regular boxing. Guarantee, because he would have been fighting.
Like, so long for the fight. They want to make sure all that shit was out his system.
Yeah, they just play right in our face. That is right, Queen. For real.
I was laughing.
How much was them tickets to go see that fight? Like they actually go there. How much was them tickets?
$100,000 more.
No, Queen didn't, but the cars was Queen.
Might probably got some cheap seats.
I mean, even up in the nosebleeds, I'm sure it was some bread.
I don't even know why, because they got a whole big ass screen outside, so I could have watched the fight from outside.
Right. And then on top of that, when you get them nosebleed seats anyway, you might as well just watch it from the screen. You might as well sit home and watch that shit because you seeing the same thing on the screen. Like, it ain't even worth it at that point. Like, what are you talking about?
This one that goddamn big ass screen they got up there just fall on my board.
Yeah, the best fight I thought was the Amanda Serrano fight. Man, she should have won that fight.
It was about the money, all about the Benjamin.
That was the hardest fight was women fight.
Yes, Amanda Serrano, she fought her ass off. She should have won that fight. That girl kept headbutting her in the head. That had me mad as hell. Cause I fuck with Amanda Serrano. Like she could fight, yo. She got hands. But that girl kept headbutting her in her head, and that's why they gave it to her. And they took a point off, and she still lost. I'm like, nah, that's some bullshit. Like, stop playing. Stop playing. That's where I feel they played in my face because I feel like she should have won that fight. And then she said, "Well, we gonna go again." Like she gonna keep going until she get her shit back because that girl cheat every time she cheats, and then she called it out. But that was the best fight of the night, really.
How much money you think the women got to fight?
Oh, their purse? I don't know.
I don't even
think they didn't get more than Tyson and Paul did. Bet you believe that.
Nah.
No,
Women get less. Women get less than women's purses are less than men's purses.
Yeah, they got way under. They probably need to see a million a piece. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, they probably got like 500,000, 600, 700,000, something like that.
Something like that. But that's still good, you know.
Yeah. And that's one of the things they complain about.
Yeah. That's why I'm trying to get it to where the transmissions can't got to join these women's sports, huh?
Right. And that's that bullshit. They need to have their own league. I mean, honestly, if that's what it's going to be, they need to have their own league.
And their own league when they was man got titties and shit. Don't make them woman.
Exactly. And no matter what you add or what you take off, you'll never know what it's like to be the opposite sex because you weren't born that way. It's never going to happen. Doesn't matter what you look like, what you see in the mirror, it's not who you are. So every time you look in the mirror, you lying to yourself and everybody else. That's not a good look. It ain't no good if you're lying to yourself. You know what you are. You might not be comfortable in that body, but do what you got to do on the outside to get you as comfortable as possible and live your life. But to turn around and disassemble something that the Most High created to fit your selfish need and what you want, to me, is crazy. I'm not down on nobody that does it. I just feel like there should be more thought process put into that. And, especially when it comes to kids doing that stuff, because you can't reverse that. You can't reverse that. So I don't know. I'm not a fan of it though. I'm not a fan of the transitions. I don't believe in that.
They do. I can't give. Okay, so black person is the homosexual, gay, or training, whatever y'all call it. And they got rights, but they black. So why people that ain't that don't got rights?
Right. That part.
Right. Gotta be black first.
Yeah, like don't transition you will. I think you're gonna transition if you got a right. Why you can't even have a right just because you black?
Exactly.
So that's first and foremost.
That's the one thing you can't change. Anything else you can change. You can change the fact that you may be homosexual or you whatever. But the one thing you can't change is your skin color. We still don't get the rights that or the allies or the support that all this other stuff gets. So yet they want us to support these things. I won't.
Support what they won't support. You know what I'm saying? My thing is, you what you is, I'm what I am.
Right.
Talk to me like a man. All that you she, he, she. Nah, we not going. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I always been like that. Like, I don't care if you missing a transmission, you gonna talk to me like you're a man. You know what I'm saying? Or you ain't talking to me at all. So, but that is. Can't make me change my my, my language because of how crazy it is.
Right.
I'm
Address
saying,
me
too
as this,
fucking
this, and this. No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna conform to your psychotic ways. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. You're not going to force me to conform to you because it's what makes you comfortable. What makes me uncomfortable doing it. So how about that? Let's battle over that. Your comfort and my uncomfort. What's more important? You know, it's something that makes you comfortable makes me uncomfortable, but I'm wrong because it makes me uncomfortable. But yet you're right because it makes you comfortable. Nah, man, that don't make no sense.
Then try to put that shit on kids, you know, that's a bunch of bullshit. That's a bunch of bull. They really pissed me the fuck off. Excuse my language.
I was asked, how do I have a problem with transmission?
You breaking up?
As a different motherfucker. No, I was asked, why do I have a problem with the gay community, right, with gay dudes, but I don't have a problem with lesbian women? And I told them that's totally different. That's different. Like, it's different. It's not the same.
It's not the same. Because first of all, when it comes to gay men, it's sodomy. It's ass rape. Let's just keep it 100%. I mean, I don't mean to say those words on the page or nothing, but it's sodomy. Sodomy is one thing that you're not supposed to do, no matter what.
Just put a G in front of the R.
That's crazy. Real crazy.
Yeah.
Like, still the same. It ain't the same, bro. I ain't never know a lesbian I ain't never know a lesbian catching HIV. I don't.
Say that one more time.
You breaking up?
I don't know no lesbian that have caught HIV.
I mean,
I'm just speaking what I've never seen. You know what I'm saying? Just I know a bunch of men that HIV, syphilis, and all kinds of shit. You know what I mean?
It's way more common in gay men and a lot of heterosexuals too.
And see, the thing is, if they do get it, it's because they go both ways, which that's what you get for doing that. Like you messing with somebody that messes with something else that contracted something else. Now you going back to that other thing, and now you know what I mean? Like come on now.
They say that's called bisexual. I call it nasty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Figure it out.
Make up your mind. What you want? You want a woman or man? Not a woman here. Do you want a woman or man? You know what I'm saying? So,
right.
You
just want it all. Nasty.
They do want it all. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, that's like like the people that do that swinger stuff and be doing them, that sharing of partners and stuff. I mean, some people freaky like that. It's whatever, to each his own. But I'm just too scary about catching something. Like I'm too scary about that, and I got more dignity than that. I mean, I'm sorry. I don't know. My integrity and my dignity is way too high for all that, man. I'm good.
They say when God made this earth, He made Adam and Eve. Yeah. So that's what I'm sticking with.
Yeah.
I can't turn that here because my damn Bluetooth and shit, and I'm driving at the same time.
Yeah.
Man.
How y'all day been?
Say what?
How y'all day been?
Oh, not too bad. Just chilling.
Go kitchen. No, dinner late. They breakfast late. Nothing but nibbling off of that. Ain't no cooking going on.
Yeah, I'm just chilling, relaxing, just enjoying the day. It's a full moon. It's the heart. What kind of moon is this? One of them ceremonious moons. Yeah, people be out there acting a fool tonight.
Pull back up a few times. Today my baby's birthday, so got my people and shit.
Happy birthday! Happy birthday!
Happy birthday! How old you turn?
21.
All right.
All right now.
Legal age.
She been staying with me since she was 5. So.
Got lit up a little bit now.
Yeah, just be safe. Enjoy the time. Be safe.
Keep my mind intact. Look at these kids. Yeah. So I don't disrespect women. I ain't got to. I got to that ass up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they know about the whole situation with Trump and how this world is going. You know what I'm saying? I don't let too much let them, indulge in that social media shit like YouTube, Instagram, and all this shit. Cause, like I said, there's too much shit going on out here. You don't know who's talking. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Exactly right.
By me being a black man and being a father, man, my job is never done. And being a grandfather, that's really the best.
That's a fact. That's good hearing that coming from a black man, because you don't hear that too often. You know what I mean? Like that's mad respect for you, brother. That's mad respect, for real.
It's like it's easy. First, you have to put yourself first. Excuse me. You got to put God first, then yourself, and everything else gonna fall in place. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
That's why I call my sisters queens, because they are queens. They are not no bitches and hoes and tricks and thoughts and no. Them women are the ones that want to be that label than that. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong with it, but it really is. Because if you let someone disrespect you and call you out your name, man, no, that's not what's up.
That's not the business.
Yeah, it's really not. You know what I'm saying? That's definitely not what's up. Because I really realized it's a lot of men I heard that really want to be women. That's why they do the things that they do towards women.
Oh, yeah. You see that a lot in the YouTube streets too. Woo. There's a lot of that in the YouTube streets. Facts.
All right, y'all. I'm about to drop down. I got some stuff I got to take care of. But it was good talking to y'all. I'll holler at y'all again, maybe tomorrow.
Okay.
All right, salute, sis.
All right, salute.
Yeah. Drop you down. Gonna drop you. I think I drop you down. There you go. Yeah, can't. All the action's going on in the YouTube street.
I'll be laughing at it. I ain't gonna care. I'll be laughing at it. You know what I mean? Because I feel like,
I've been the cloud laughing. Sometimes I drop down. I be laughing.
motherfuckers be mad at me because I tell them, I say, at the end of the day, I support who I support. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And just because you feel the way about a person that don't make, I'm gonna have to feel about them. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
So, we were talking and they was like, they don't fuck with Queen 88. And I'm like, look, I fuck with her. That's my partner, baby mama. I've been fucking her when she first started coming to the YouTube. You know what I'm saying? I like the real shit that she speak. That's the type of shit I fuck with. She don't hold
Right,
back. You know what I'm saying?
right. Mask off.
Then,
Yep.
and, and then they were trying to tell me like, yeah, but she
That's what I
always
love
messy. I
about her.
said, bro, one thing about 88 is she gonna speak her truth and have her receipts, my nigga. So basically
That's
what I'm
what I
saying
love
is,
about her. You damn right she is.
if you don't want to be content, don't become content, bro. That's all you got to do.
No
That's
filter.
all you got to do. It ain't that hard. So once again, salute to 88, man. I fuck with you, man. You like real nigga shit. You know what I'm saying? I like what she do. Regardless of who she scratch with, she can maybe hold on. You know what I'm saying?
Oh
You
yeah.
know? For real.
Oh yeah.
That's why we want her to be goddamn me, get on some positive shit sometimes. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause, yeah, she knows she's smart as a motherfucker. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like for real, she's very smart. But she just allow, the negativity, override who she really is, bro. Real talk. Cause the motherfucker knew how smart 88 was. Come on, bro.
They know that's part of the problem. So you have to they try to focus on negative things because they know that.
That shit don't go, bro.
But she shut them down every time, and I love it. hmm I just ain't, and just me myself. I mean, I entertain it, but I just ain't for all the distraction shit. That's when they don't got too old. I'm on that positive shit. No, it's balance with everything. It's positive and negative, negativity to everything. I just like the balance. I don't like going overindulging in bullshit. I don't like. I would not be going pound to pound, scratching with nobody, looking for no stress. No. Let's talk about some shit. Talk about some real shit. But that shit ain't gonna do nothing for us. Like that bullshit ain't gonna do that thing. Will give us headaches. I mean, all
See,
these people and all these numbers, you can do something that can bring change to yourself and to your life. Instead, what it going to bring by just arguing and calling people names and ducking people and treating people like shit? What's that going to bring? It bring you pleasure? But see,
now
they
they
don't.
gonna end up
I've been built like that. Yeah, we are not the same. I
they
be in
gonna
the
end up
world, but
doing
not
the
of
wrong
the world.
person.
Mm-hmm.
And I tell people that all the time. Yeah, look, y'all have people that's supporters, y'all have people that's on there for the same thing y'all on there for, okay? But when you get to doxing a supporter, just understand it's not gonna turn out like y'all think it is because these supporters, they really about their life, okay?
You goddamn right.
So in other words, what I'm saying is what Willie Bishop's saying is I don't care about being doxxed. Don't disrespect my kids. Don't pull up to my house, okay? That's all
Right,
I'm asking. Because
right,
first of all, I'm not really disrespecting no one. If I want to fight a man, I tell a man straight up, I want to fight, bro. All that unaliving each other, that's pointless. Anybody can do that. But show me
right.
what them shoulders looking like. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That's all. And the reason why I want to fight is because y'all disrespecting women. That's why I want to fight. You call her a bitch and hoe, you gonna slap her. Do me like that. That's all I'm asking. Yeah, y'all in
Right,
Texas right on with me, bro. But
right.
yeah, I'm just on some other shit. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like if ain't no man gonna stand up for a woman, I'm gonna have to be that man.
That's what's
That's the
up.
problem now. So many black men quick to disrespect the black woman, but respect the white man. Make that make sense?
Make it make sense.
You disrespect the queen of this earth, but respect the enemy of the ground. They don't go together, man. Like, come on,
But I
bro.
don't find that entertainment to me. That's not entertainment to me. That
That ain't
don't.
not shit entertainment, man.
Is that for some reason it draws numbers, but it just it's not entertaining. That's bad. It's really bad. But apparently that's what the people like. That's what the people want.
I ain't gonna say that's what they want. That's just what people do on that page, and that's what people like to see. They like to hear people problems and their stories and have something to feel good about knowing their life more fucked up than what they listening to. You know what I mean?
What's going on in their life?
It's a lot of people. Yeah, it really is. It's a lot of people that's on this app that ain't living the life that they say they living. Okay,
Oh, hell yeah.
you know,
Oh yeah.
they not. They not like. Okay, I'm gonna throw this out there so whoever listening can get understanding. Can't Get Right don't have a channel because Can't Get Right is out on bond. Can't Get Right is fighting the case. Can't Get Right can't camera like he want to and do what he want to and speak how he want to because he dealing with the justice system. They're trying to incarcerate him over some shit that they know that was wrong. I don't give a fuck because I'm a felon. I'm gonna protect myself, and that's what I'm gonna forever do.
Right.
But my
Exactly right.
stipulation of my bond, I can't do what I want to do on the internet so somebody can send it to them, and then now I'm getting locked back up, man. I don't got time for that, man.
I feel you.
I don't
Hell
hide.
yeah.
I don't hide. I don't hide nothing off the internet, sis. I don't. If anybody talk about, I'm gonna talk to them, but it's certain guys you can't speak upon. You know what I'm saying?
Right, right.
Like I have to understand. My name is Can't Get Right because I've been through a lot, and I don't speak on a lot of shit. Really, I don't speak on 95% of my life unless we talk person to person. You know what I'm saying? But in reality, I need these folks to know it don't matter what race you is. This world is fucked up,
Fucked up.
real fucked up. And if your eyes ain't open to realize and see what the hell is going on, you're gonna get caught in the same shit that's happening.
And that's all I be trying
Seriously.
to share in my own way. I just be trying to share that in my own way. But people don't want to hear that. But all that you just said, people don't want to hear that. That's not exciting to them. But it's facts. It's
But
facts.
Sister Quetta, when they dead and gone, they ain't got no choice but to listen. When they gonna understand when you dead, there's no coming back. People die every single day. I'm gonna send you a news clipping. I'm gonna send you a news clipping what happened yesterday or the other day in my neighborhood. That a 13-year-old kid got hit by a car coming from school and lost his life.
Ooh. Ooh.
And guess who hit him? A Mexican. And kept going.
No.
The boy walking home from it with his little sister, really his big sister, because he 13, she 15. He goes to one of the highest ranked schools in Texas, literally in my neighborhood for all boys. You hear me?
Mm-hmm. Was
Walking home
it drunk driver or we just keeping the boy?
the man was he ran a red light, put it like that, okay? That's how it happened. But the crazy part about it was when he hit the boy was still up under his truck. When he split off,
Ooh.
that's when the boy head busted wide open.
When he did what?
When the man split off, 'cause he hit the boy, but he stopped. So the boy body is up under the man's truck. So when he split off, his back tire on the passenger side ran the boy head over. That's how he got unalive.
He might have could have been still alive. He would have just stopped.
He did stop. Once he pulled it off again, that tire ran over the boy head. So this is stuff that we have to deal with daily.
Ooh.
Like people, when y'all gonna understand that it is people in this world that wake up and go to bed nothing but killing, okay? That's all they do every day. Wake up, kill some people, and go to bed. Wake up, kill some more people, and go to bed. This is what they do daily until it's their time to be called, okay? Because there's no way in this world that these folks not saw all these murders and y'all got all this technology going around this motherfucker, man. Like, come on, bro. No. This world got too many cameras for y'all not to catch what's really going on. But hey, I'm just saying, salute to the people on YouTube, you know what I'm saying, that like to, listen and deal with and get involved in drama. I mean, that's on y'all. Just know y'all play with the right ones, okay? That's all I had. Play with the right ones because y'all have some people that's on her that would not play with y'all at all.
And that's a whole fact. That's a whole fact.
Because what people don't understand is YouTube is just like it's a conviction, okay? Whatever you do on YouTube, just remind you, it follows you when you get locked up, okay? Or something happened, yeah, they're gonna go right back to YouTube. So as far as delete your live, that's never gonna happen. You can delete something that's still always gonna be there. So I advise y'all boys, don't keep threatening people saying y'all gonna unalive folks and all this because when something happens to you, just know that person is not going to jail. Sorry, but it's the truth.
Mm-hmm. But they still be doing it though. I mean, I know they know that, but they still do it anyway.
But that's what this world wants to happen. They want black people to keep killing each other and keep being blind to what's really going on, so they ain't got to give nobody no rights.
Mm-hmm. But I know it's a lot of there's a lot of people in here too. I mean, all in one area. Why can't we get together and do some real shit besides the bullshit? That's crazy. We open up the bullshit. We focus on the bullshit. It's not the same. Each their own. I'm just not of it. That's all.
I mean, look, I don't want no smoke with nobody. I'd rather teach than hurt any day, okay? This ain't just for black people, this for anybody, okay? I need people to understand that when the time comes for martial law to kick in, I need y'all boys to be ready because it's gonna get real.
Yeah. Right.
Because martial law don't have a color, okay? It's not a black and white thing. It's a government against civilians.
Hope you have the energy then. Hope you have the energy then.
Y'all better have the energy because for sure they gonna have it.
Damn right.
For sure they gonna have it. Trust me.
The way AI is now, AI ain't gonna be the martial law. Yeah, you can shoot a man, what you gonna do to a robot?
And they showing it already.
Millions of them.
They showing it already. Showing, hey, look, we could make a robot, put some fake skin on it, make it look human, and what can you do about it?
They've been showing us that for years, though. They've been putting it in our face for years, thinking it ain't real. Thinking it ain't real if you want them.
Okay, hold on real quick. Hold on real quick.
Then when the shit hit the fan, then when the shit hit the fan, you'd be like, damn, all the time we had time. We could have, yeah, like.
What could have what you did?
That would have could have been
That's
work.
the whole point, We could have did this, could have did that, but that's why I say, fuck that. I'm gonna do this and then I'm gonna now look. End of the day, if you blind, you're gonna get caught up. And that just facts, man. A lot of people they don't want to come to the realization that we against each other because that's what they want us to do. They always want us to be against each other, man, to keep us distracted on how they really trying to handle us, man.
We do it in the street and do it on social media.
I need Mexicans to understand one thing. Mexicans, They only let y'all come to America because they didn't want to pay black people, okay? They let y'all come to America because simple fact is they know what they gonna get out of y'all. Mexicans, I need y'all to understand one thing. Y'all are the new slaves in America, okay? Y'all really are. Because in my campus, when they say when people were slaves, they all stayed in one shack, right?
Right, exactly right.
What do Mexicans do when they come over here? They all stay together. They all have to work together. While the women do what? Stay at home.
Take care of families. We have plenty of babies.
Come on, man. If you can tell me anything that I'm saying that's not accurate, then I'll shut the fuck up. I speak this because I do my research. I do my studies on what's going on. They're allowing y'all to come. Look, I'm trying to figure out how many motherfuckers in Mexico. Because if it's thousands of motherfuckers coming every day, eh, how do you still Mexicans in Mexico then? I'm just saying, that don't even
Right.
make sense. If the United States bigger than Mexico, how is it Mexicans coming through the border every single day? And they still doing it to this day, and they've been doing this shit for over 40, 50 years.
Information.
I'm just saying, man. I love everybody. I really do. I don't got no hatred in my heart for nobody. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I just don't fuck with certain ones.
Like why?
You know? And that's just what that is. Cause like I said, I can say a lot of shit, but who actually gonna listen?
Gotta be willing to hear.
You know what I'm saying?
Willing to
But
hear. I can keep
yeah,
calling
man.
somebody here. That's that.
I appreciate your sister Ju-Quetta. I really
No
do.
doubt, no doubt. I'll catch you in the YouTube street.
For sure. Appreciate you and salute. You hear me? All right.
Yeah. Tyson did what he had to do so we could chill out. Can't get mad at the man. But we know it. It was definitely rigged. It was definitely rigged. Y'all stay safe out there. Keep your eyes open. There's a lot going on in the YouTube streets and in the real streets. Until next time, salute.